Hey, this is KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hi, hi, you are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Guys like entertaining channels, and I don't try to promote drama. Some people will look at it drama. Some people will just look at it as the facts and reality. And a lot of what drama is, it is reality with certain people and how they present it. But go check out Hot Facts with Robert Reese. He has a really entertaining channel. Is very professional at what he does. Um, you'll get a lot of good info and a lot of good laughs out of it to really make you see in the world how some people hide behind a computer screen, want to talk trash about others with complete false realities. But he is the type of guy that will bring reality and truth to his live streams, and he shuts a lot of people down. I mean, he shuts them down quick. But
Shabba-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Oh. My man, nice. People, great show right now. I want to go ahead and get this in. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm the official news channel of the gig economy, but this is a little bit open right here. We go make it crack and get it good right now. I want to give a big shout out to Daphne with John. He is approaching 2,000 subs right now, people. He is at He'll be at 1.98K. He's doing it in the 3 months right now. He will be monetized very, very fast. If you do see him, make sure you go ahead and give Dashing with John a big round of applause and say congratulations. They figured it out. He figured it out. He has a nightcap show. They have a ride-along show where they do anything. They got a policy to where in order to click the link, you got to subscribe on both channels there. They're doing a very, very, very great job. Good job on him. The gig machine just recently hit 1,000 subs. Devious Dasher right now is going up. He should be at 1,000 subs real fast. This guy is getting it in, and people like watching his stuff. Great stuff out there. I want to give, and I got to do this because we talk about the gig world. You can't leave nobody out if you're the news. I want to give a shout out to the DoorDash Revolution for the series he is doing on the silver status with DoorDash. Right now he's putting some information out for the drivers in his area. So if you are in the Memphis area, if you are in Memphis, Mississippi, if you are around that area and you need to figure out what's going on around there, go ahead and check the videos out. You can't even hate people when somebody's out there and then they're showing it live when they're out there and then showing you this and showing you that. You know, if it affects one driver, you know my rule. If there's one, there's 10. If there's 10, there's 100. If there's 100, there's 1,000. And I already broke down the market on how the Memphis area right there, it doesn't have as many gig jobs and openings as other places around there. So it is very crucial to understand what is going on. And as of right now, from your driver, Mike, and I would say from your driver, Mike, and whatever Bentley Coupe does throw out there, I would say for seeing it live in action, you would have to see how that works in that area through the DoorDash revolution there. We're going through our own stuff here in California with scheduling and things like that with the tier system. So I know there was a lot of people that were saying, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. But in California, we have it a little bit different. Some areas, people, the scheduling is really jacking it up because some drivers, even though they're up there, they cannot get it in. I want to give a shout out to sorry about that, Ghost 77 sending me over his stats on his platinum status out where he is in that Tennessee area, also where the DoorDash revolution is. So we got stats coming in from all over the place. We got people giving the rundown from all over the place. So go ahead and check that out over there. There's been a lot of interesting YouTube going on, stories doing this, people doing this, friends come, longtime friends are doing this and that. And I wonder if it's in the water. because a lot of what goes on out there, people, it has to do with people trying to perpetrate and fake the funk. Okay, so when they are faking the funk, they are trying to do other things, and they may backstab friends or things like that, or they may ruin a relationship with a business if they're doing something, all because they're trying to go ahead and earn some extra money on YouTube or social media. So that brings me to this right here, what we are going to be getting into. And this is what I want to be getting into, because, you know, if you are in the if all right, if you're watching and you're a customer and you order from DoorDash and Uber Eats and all this other stuff, right? In the gig world, we have people that they do the deliveries and they have a YouTube presence, and they're making money. They're making real good money on YouTube. They have a whole bunch of subscribers and everything. So some of these people are pulling antics like they're eating your guys' food, but they are not actually doing it. But some have gone above and beyond, like confronting you guys and things like that. And we know that that's not right, because you never know what the reaction is going to be from someone who is getting pressed or anything. The driver can get knocked out, shot, jumped, or anything just for trying to go ahead and get a little clout and make some money out there. So a lot of you customers don't know that that's what's going on. So when they're being rude to you on purpose, you're probably going to end up on TikTok or any one of the social media platforms. And then there it goes. And then they're going to make it seem like you were Karen and things to make it all blow up, also that they can get views. Now, we have something going on here, because we've all seen from the Pedro DoorDash Santiago with the no tip, no trip, the side hustle addict van. We've all seen him act like he's eating food, saying take the bus to Bozo, putting people's food on top of the car, but it's all fake. It's all his, and you know it's all his. Dashing Trader went confronting customers in the place of business, at their homes where they work. Look, why you didn't tip? I'm doing, and he did all of that. Dashing Trader did all of that. Dashing Q, well, before Dashing Q, the rideshare hustler, then his name is the Amazing Hustler now, but it's Dennis Jerome. He got upset and he kicked over a McDonald's bag, and he joined in the reindeer games to try to go ahead and get some clout and get his channel to go ahead and go. Then Dashing Q, when I interviewed him, he kicked the elevator. Now, he was not at the customer when he kicked the elevator, but when he did go up and he spoke to the customer, he said, why you ain't tipped? We got to go through all this stuff. And he said nigga to the customer. And he did that and pushed that. But he also said that he does like to watch Van and Dashing Trader. And I can see the similarities with Dashing Trader on how he does his transitions and things like that. We all got that little niche, but you know, you can tell who he likes. Then he liked, you know, Side Hustle Addict, but then he figured out he's gonna do his own thing, because he figured out who he is all around. He used that stuff, but still, they still push the limit. Then we get No Bumper TV, this guy that says that he'll do anything. We've all seen the video with the guy that puts the food down and put the AC on. I talked about that about a year some change ago. We've all seen that. We got idiots that do stuff like that. But No Bumper TV, the gig machine, the grimiest Dasher alive, says that he wants to go and eat a customer's food. Now, I myself, being an experienced driver, first thing I was like, well, is this food his? It must be his order. But then he shows, well, look at this. Then he's acting like he's passing it out and all that other. Here's what I think happened. This is just my opinion on this right here. I think he walked in to pick up his order, or the order he was going to pick up for whoever he was going to do it for. And he saw that that order was sitting there for such a long time. He just took the order, tried to make content off of that to say he'll eat the customer's food and doing all that, and then showed the inside of his car that was completely dirty and said the stuff goes there. I think that that's what happened. I don't think it was his food. I just think that it was an order that was sitting up there. And at Panera Bread, people, I've been there when I've seen orders sitting up there for 3 hours, and it's just sitting there. So he took the order, then opened it up, and then act like he was eating a customer's food. Now, he did that for clout. Now, did he really go all the way out and do it? Was it real or was it fake? That's my opinion about how it is, but I want to get your guys' opinion on this, because we got a lot of people doing some fake things out there just to try to get some clout, just to try to see their channel grow. Now, and also, is this the right way to go? So take a look at this.
J. Caddy Beats from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese here, people. Breaking news. I thought that Dash and Trader, Side Hustle Addict Van, the rideshare hustler then, back when he kicked the McDonald's bag, also known as the Amazing Hustler, and Dash and Q, I thought they all went there. This guy really ate a customer's bag of food. Now, I will tell you this, people. I will tell you this. I'll tell you this now. I'm calling his bluff. It is a real order from a customer, but I'm going to tell you what happened ahead of time and what I really think. I think that he went in to pick up an order that he was supposed to get. True enough, he saw another order just sitting there and he saw the time. So he took the order, came back and act like he was eating someone's food. But he's claiming that it is his order's food. So this is breaking news. Let me know what you think. This is the entire clip. See you guys later.
What else? Ooh. Cinnamon roll. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tip your customer. Tip your driver. We get hungry. Something too good. Tip your driver. Fuck this person. Tip your driver. If you don't tip, I'll eat your food. Got this delicious caramel. So yummy. It's simply too good. Tip your driver, I'll eat your food. Oh, fuck that is. A1 tip. Simply too good. It always tastes better when it's free. Let's see what else I got. They got me a motherfucking cinnamon roll. Oh yeah, we still got it too. We had a terrible week. This is probably the worst week I ever had door dashing. I think it's a game. Yeah. That shit. Fuck these customers. Either tip or I'll eat it. How long this order sat up there? Look at that. 9:25. It is 11:35 in my zone. These non-tipping customers can eat shit. Go eat shit, brother. Because I'm eating your food. So good. It's free. I didn't pay a dime for it. It's simply too good. I'm doing good, brother. I'm eating this non-tipper's food and it tastes delicious. It tastes so much better when they don't tip. I don't know why. I don't like these. But it's simply too good. So tip your driver.
All right, so a little bit after that, there's someone that comes up. I guess it's another driver. By the way the conversation went with the other guy, and he gave him the food, and I guess there was a souffle, some things like that. Now, while he's doing that video, here's something you got to pay attention to. While he is doing that video, he's declining orders. Okay, you heard the app. He's declining orders the whole time while doing that. Now, for someone to be doing that, you cannot be using your own account. We all have seen drivers get deactivated from them being social media personalities and them trying to make them sign contracts. We've all seen it done. A lot of them stopped doing that content. A lot of those content creators were deactivated. Account came back and they deactivated them again because they could not stay away from the juice. It's like the steroids. Could not stay away from the juice. Kept coming back. Could not stay away from the juice. Okay? Could not stay away from the juice. So now, while we are trying to correct and perfect what we got going on out there, we got someone now out there running around like a renegade. He looks like that new wrestler, the big guy that can do the barrel rolls, and I forget his name. He's part of that tag team. Kind of looks like him. He's going around doing these things, putting these videos up, and I'm just asking, how far do you think this can go when we've already seen, and we think we've seen what the envelope can be pushed to? So do you think, first of all, do you think it was real? Give me your opinion on if you think that was real. If you think he ate someone's real food, or was it all a joke? Okay, let me know that. But, my thing is, why even do that? Why even go through? Look, there could be there's content that he's putting out, right? That shows a softer side of him, shows him out there having fun with someone, who's handicapped, and it shows his caring side. You see his dad's side, you see all this other stuff, and then he goes out and just does all that. So I know some people, like Cruising Dasher, has said, he's entertaining. He said because he's out there doing it, and he's like F DoorDash because he's declining orders, and he's eating people's food. My thing is, how far do you think this can actually go? How far do you think this can actually go? And is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Because if you put yourself out there to be looked at like an asshole, that's how people are going to treat you, like an asshole. So is it worth the few clicks and views? Is it really worth a few clicks and views for people to like really try to think you're an asshole? That's what I want to know. What's the opportunity cost? What is the opportunity cost of that? And why do people want to do things like that? Just to try to get ahead instead of figuring out what you're going to do and how it's going to work. I'll give you an example. Me, myself, I'm in my phase 2. So my phase 2, it's a different form of my content going with different series and things. So what I did was I sacrificed about 80 videos that I could have put out individually and did some things with. Instead, I broke them up and made them into their own videos into the live stream for the clips that I bring up, so that my series, people can see that, all right, oh yeah, on this show, look, he brings up the videos, the clips, we got that, he brings all that stuff out, and then we go. So, and then we talk about it live. So while people are seeing how my series work, it's starting back off at the bottom, okay, because now you're trying to develop pilots now instead of just regular just content. You're trying to develop pilots for series now, to put things into the series to see how you can get the numbers on the series. So I sacrificed that and had my numbers drop a whole lot because of it. Okay. Now that the people understand what my series are, and now they're going to the whole spectrum on how I want, I went back to doing what I do. So what I mean by that is I'm back doing my whatever the thousands are. Right now I'm on 32,000 for the next 40 for the past 48 hours. So 32,000 views and 58 subs. Okay. So 58 subscribers are coming in from these videos, and it's going in. So yesterday by itself was 19,000. Yesterday was 19,000 views yesterday on some things that I did. And I also did a collaboration with Dashing with John. Dashing with John did a video, but his sound was off, and he still got 14,000 views on it. So what I did was I did a collaboration on John's video, and I applied his movements and the sound. Now, mine that I did is up there at 12,000 right now. So that same video of the guy tripping as a delivery driver has got like 26,000 views from 2 content creators right there. And so I did a collab with John to go ahead and get that on out there. And the other videos, I have other videos. The Mike Tyson video is doing really good. The guy who put the couch on the scooter is doing good. And I just did a video this morning when I found a unique butterfly, or moth. And people, a lot of you guys don't know, but I went to school for zoology first before I switched to kinesiology. So I'm a complete nerd. Okay, so I saw the moth, picked it up, checked it out, got really good on the antennae there. That video's doing good. So I sacrificed in order to get that going, then went back to go ahead to do what it is. Okay? To do what it is. You got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. You got to start off and do it like that. Now, my biggest issue is if we got a whole bunch of people that are putting in the work, and I said all that because that's called putting in work. That's called putting in work for your channel and what you're trying to put out there. If you got a whole bunch of other people that put in the work, and I'm not the only one. The Amazing Hustler was talking about how he went out to get the research in and spoke to a real life coach and did all this other stuff so he can get prepared. He had the topics and the bullets and everything ready for the show to get prepared to have it run. You know, if we got people that really go out there and do that, you know, when I watch my Ace Money boxing, when I watch What's Good Wood, boxing, he has it all set up. How Hannibal is hungry out there. He has it set up with his Tiffany Henry. How James, the Tyrant Terminator, he has it all set up so that it goes a certain way. So if you got all these people that are able to do it like that, why would someone want to go ahead and just say, well, let me do it like this, look like an asshole, do all this other stuff just to get the views? I would like to understand what is the problem. I would like to know what is the problem with figuring out what you do yourself and trying to have it grow. You're putting the blueprint down. You already have it down. You're doing the footwork. You're networking. You're talking to people. You're getting people to subscribe. You're out there doing things and doing all this stuff to have it grow. Why is it that people want to do it the easy way? Well, I saw this guy do this. Well, just like the no tip, no trip videos in the gig world. They did no tip, no trip, and it was like almost every content creator was about no tip, no trip. Then it was like if someone was considered a clown, once someone said, well, this is a clown, they all start saying this is a clown. You know, when when one content creator and another one went over to steal content from TikTok, all the other ones went to go steal the content from TikTok and then come back over. My thing is, why do you gotta do all that and be fake then when you can just be real all by yourself and just just do it for yourself? Just do it for yourself. This thing is not easy. I'm gonna tell you, this thing is not easy at all. And there's a lot of people that make it look easy. Okay, they make it look easy. What a lot of you guys don't know is that on the background, which is why I like to go to a lot of these channels accounts to see how long their actual channel was up, whether they changed the name or not. And a lot of these people have been on for like 10, 11, 12 years. Okay, they don't tell you guys that they have tried multiple channels before the one that they have now is what they are doing, and that's why they don't go do something else. They stay on what that is. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that they went to put out plans and they still plan, and then that's what they did to go ahead and do that. They didn't just go and just copy someone's stuff and then go out and then that's who they are. If you notice, the people that copy everyone, their channels don't last that long at all. Those are the channels where you'll see, like, they'll have like all these subs and then you'll see all their subs just like leave. I mean, like the actual subscribers leave. An example, there's a channel out there, The Amazing Hustler. He went and he was at 10,000 at one point, and then he dropped back to 8,000. Okay, so it's not an easy thing. Then he had to rebound back from that to work things out to get to where he's at 13.7 right now. You see, he lost 2,000 to go to 8, then had to gain 5,000 more just to get to 13. This is not an easy thing, people. It's not an easy thing. You get a lot of trolls that'll make up 10, 12 accounts. They'll all subscribe to a channel. When they want to put a channel down and they don't want that channel to grow, then they'll unsubscribe from all of those things. That's how it works. That's how it works. But I do get why some of them did that, because they'll say, well, that content creator is good. The 5 of us are good. Let's let the 5 of us do it and block everybody else out. But I'm going to give you guys a little heads up. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Don't give up. That's what they want you to do. They want you to quit your channel. They want you to quit. Okay? They want you to quit. Now, I didn't win off of the gig machine doing his thing. If that was real or fake, y'all can leave comments on that whenever y'all go back and watch this. But I'm talking about this right now. They don't want your channel to grow at all. They don't want your channel to grow. I'll give you a prime example. My first video on Hot Facts with Robert Reese, February 22nd, 2022. Okay? My first month and a half, everyone liked me until they figured out I was against no tip, no trip. Then they put a no work clause on me. A bunch of subs left, like 600 subs left in like a day and a half. It was crazy. All because I was coming out giving accurate information that was gonna put them on blast for all the negative things they were saying. Now, this video I'm gonna show you right now is from June, I believe June 7th or June 8th of 2022. So just check this out. If my channel was up February 22nd, March, April, May, June, 3.5 months, people. My channel was 3.5 months old, people. And I was giving this information while they were giving all the BS. You're going to hear me say, look at everyone leave out of the room when I'm giving this information. They don't want your channel to grow when you're giving the right information. Okay? Watch this. Check this out. Hotstadamus. That's me. Check this out. This is 2 years ago. My 3rd month into the gig community, they tried to ban me out because I was giving this information right here. What information could be so scary they want to ban someone from putting it out? Just ask yourself that quick question. What information is so scary that they'll try to ban you so no one else gets it? I'll show you right now.
J. Caddy Beast from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese here, people. This is something here. I'm going to take you guys back June 8th, 2022. I warned everyone about what was happening, and no one wanted to hear it then. Absolute proof that the news has always been keeping you guys informed. Watch this out. This is the best information I think I have ever given to the gig community. And when I'm saying that, it's because it's all happened. 100% correct. Check this out.
People inside here in the live chat right now, right? Yesterday, people, there is some news from a company called Lunchbox, and they bought out Novodyne. And what they did was, with this Novodyne and Lunchbox, they put in writing the deal that they have put in place, that they have with Uber Eats and Postmates and Grubhub and DoorDash and all these other places, people. They actually put up and said that they have given the restaurants, once they go on to Lunchbox and Novodyne, the restaurants have the ability to limit the orders coming in that they can actually prepare, and they get to pick the drivers who are going to be taking them, okay? And it's all going tied in to how they're timing people out on DoorDash because they're trying to give the orders to the people that have the highest ratings. Yesterday, every single person left the room when I brought up the actual fact article and I started rereading it. And I guess people got upset because, times are changing with the food delivery thing, all delivery apps. And, the multi-apping, extreme multi-apping and not accepting orders to just go do what you got to do, those days are pretty much done. They're done. They're penalizing drivers for not having a certain rating, satisfaction-wise, and acceptance rate. And they're giving the orders, what people say are good orders, they're giving them out to the people with the highest ratings. So, yesterday, the whole room left, and I was like, why'd the whole room leave? Well, it's because a lot of people don't want to hear what they're actually doing, and it's the actual truth. I'm not going to put up no fake news, and I actually read it. So let me see. Lunchbox Novodyne. Okay, now watch this. People. You guys think I'm playing? Okay, watch this, people. Watch this. I'm telling you, watch. Okay, I know what it'll get. Watch this. Where's my breaking news at? Breaking news. Watch this, people. Watch this. Okay. Oh, let me take that. Let me take this off. Where's that banner up here? Let me take that off right there, people. Now. All right, zoomed in some, people. Now, I want all you guys to pay attention to this, okay? Pay attention to this, okay? Lunchbox acquires Novodyne to transform the entire guest experience for enterprise restaurants. You hear that? I'm going to read you guys this. A lot of people left yesterday. I'm going to read you guys this so that you guys can actually see why it's important and why Nugs is saying that he wants to get Top Dasher again. This right here is exactly why, okay? Novodyne works with leading multi-chain restaurant brands, including Firehouse Subs, Torchy Tacos, Taco Bueno, and Steak and Shake. And there's many more, people. There's many more. Okay? June 7th. Lunchbox, the modern ordering system built to grow online revenue for restaurants today, announced that it has entered into the definite agreement
The definite agreement to acquire Novodyne, an enterprise digital ordering provider for multi-unit restaurant chains. As Lunchbox accelerates geographic growth across the country, this is the first of many steps in the company's plans to invest in new technologies for restaurants. Okay, together, Lunchbox and Novodyne will offer. Let me see. Okay, yes, good. We're still here. Okay, it says together, Lunchbox and Novodyne will offer an alternative to the currently available enterprise solutions and enable restaurant operations to manage all digital guest experiences from a single operating system across the entire customer life cycle. Your whole life cycle, they're going to have a history on you. Okay, Novodyne currently works with multiple prominent restaurant chains, including Firehouse Subs, Torchy Tacos, Taco Bueno, and Steak and Shake, to help power their online and mobile ordering, catering, and delivery apps. Okay, now mobile ordering, catering, and delivery apps. Guess what, people? What do we do? Okay, now let's tie this in. Okay, let's tie this in. That's why this is hot facts, people. Come and get the news. Operators that opt into Novodyne will have access to the following features. Okay, operators, restaurants that opt into Novodyne. All of these, you don't know which ones do, but you will know when your deliveries in your areas are going to notice a change. Operators, these are restaurants that are opting in, okay? Opting into this. You don't have no control. The restaurants have control. You have no control. You're the driver. You have no control over this, okay? You have no control. Lunchbox order aggregation, okay? Allows operations to consolidate, okay? Allows operators to consolidate. You all know what consolidate means. Allows operators to consolidate all third-party marketplace orders with DoorDash, Grubhub, EasyCater, Uber Eats, Postmates, and Skip the Dishes. Okay, so did you hear those? Okay, did you guys hear those restaurants? Okay, did you hear these restaurants? Okay, and did you hear the apps? It started off DoorDash, Grubhub, EasyCater, Uber Eats, Postmates, and Skip the Dishes, and pulls all order information into a restaurant's point of sale system. Menus are automatically kept up to date, including 86 items and business hours, okay? Group ordering, people, this is where drivers may get more tips though. Here's a plus side about this. Here's where drivers will be able to receive more tips, okay? So group ordering allows multiple people to easily order food together under the umbrella of a single order. So everyone puts in their money, they order, that's on one big ticket right there. The driver could be seeing a bigger tip. It could help drivers out there. Now, guess what? The driver that might get an order like that is going to be one of the highest rated drivers right there. It's giving them full control, and you will see this here. Now, POS integration, okay, ties your POS, online ordering, and mobile presence together into a single solution. Full POS integration, hands-off menu export, cross-channel ordering throttling. Okay, people, take a listen to this. Allows restaurant chains to limit the amount of orders it will be able to accept in a specified amount of time. Okay, this feature allows restaurant chains to set a limit rule on the maximum dollar amount of orders they can effectively fulfill within an allotted time frame. Okay, so you know what that means? Okay, they're gonna say we're gonna shut our ordering down, so these orders are going out. Now, those orders that they have inside the restaurant, they're not gonna open up the orders to come in that restaurant until these orders are taken out. They're not going to waste money anymore. So guess what happens? The restaurants that actually can pick the drivers to come, they already see, boom, okay, link that one there, link that one there. That's how that works, people. That's why you're getting timed out on DoorDash and kicked off. You can't come back in. It's because they're trying to make all of this stuff work together. They're trying to make all of this stuff work together, people. Take your orders. A lot of orders that people are rejecting are actually good orders. See, we got some people to leave right now because they don't want to see this, or they maybe want to go reread it. The article is here. This is real. Okay, customer engagement, okay, ability to integrate with any loyalty provider. Now, check this out. Any loyalty provider, people, which means that if you have a card that's linked up to anything that's hooked up to Lunchbox and Novodyne, you're going to get discounts and you're going to be able to use your points. So go ahead and get food. If you can use points to order food and not have to pay for that much, you have money left over. So they're probably thinking that the person will have to go ahead and tip that money that they are saving because they're getting points. Okay, now, what was I just at? Okay, yeah, ability to integrate with any loyalty provider. Currently integrated with Punch and Paytronics. If you have Punch or Paytronics, you got some good stuff going on. Comprehensive delivery support, delivery as a service integration with DoorDash and Uber Eats. Delivery as a service integration with DoorDash and Uber Eats, which means those restaurants will have access to the drivers the same as DoorDash and Uber Eats does. Okay, it says delivery as a service integration with DoorDash and Uber Eats, in-house delivery support with delivery driver management. Okay, so define delivery map polygons and radius rules with adaptable order minimums and deliveries. So all of that stuff is set. They're going to be doing all this. Now catch this. Now check this out. Catering management will with call center capabilities and integration with Novadine's house accountable model. Okay, so what this means is catering orders, even catering orders. Okay, they're going to be giving those catering orders to who they feel is going to be able to go out there and get the job done. Okay, they're going to pick the driver who they feel can get the job done. If they have a list and they have this driver is diamond or top dasher, the numbers are here, guess who they're going to link that to? They're going to link it to that driver. They put the ability into the restaurant to then do that with the driver. So that's why a lot of people did not want to hear all this stuff, because they are giving preferential treatment for the ones who are doing it in that way. And I'm telling you guys this stuff too. Like I said yesterday, if you go inside of a restaurant or a merchant place and you are weird and you're flashing your phone and doing stuff like this, they look at that and they will penalize you because they have the ability to. You got to make sure you're doing your thing right. If you got all your numbers in order, they will say, hey, you can go ahead and do it like this.
All right, now we got some serious information going on, people. Serious information going on. That information was so serious, that's what they were trying to keep me from telling everyone. When I start bringing that information out, they were like, don't listen to them. It's trash. They did not want this to be out there because this is what was going to be the next way the content was going to have to be put out there. Okay. For teaching everyone. Okay. Teaching everyone. The content was going to be going in that direction, as you see how it is now. If all that content, and it was only me and maybe a few others, that's why it was hard to get it pushed out there. Everyone was no tip, no trip. The no tip, no trippers did not want that news out there because it was the absolute truth. A lot of battles were fought for that right there. A lot of battles were fought. So a lot of you guys and a lot of these drivers now, they're saying, yeah, Hot Facts were telling the truth about this and that, and he's not giving you false information. They're all seeing and they witnessed themselves on how the change happened in their own area. So when someone is going to get the information, do the research, break it down, and present it back to you guys start paying attention to that, rather than someone that just goes and watches someone's video. Oh, he's talking about that. That's what he said. He'll just remember, or she'll just remember the 4 or 5 things that person said. Oh, and that was their answer. Well, my answer is going to be similar to that one, so we can go the same. That's what they do. That's what they do, and that's not giving you anything that's worth value to your own freaking ears and brain. Why would you sit and listen to that? Now, if it don't apply, you let it fly. I ain't talking about everybody, and I'm not going to say no names. But there's a lot of people, even when, people do interviews, and this is one of the main things that everyone that does interviews know, okay? Everyone knows. You go do research on the person you were going to interview, so you don't have the exact same questions as everybody else that didn't step up and did it. So you sound different. You are unique. Okay? You sound different. You are unique. That's how that works there. You don't want to just see someone's channel and say, oh man, he's talking about slavery. That's what he said. That made all those people mad. Let me go copy what he said. And then you go do that exact same thing. That's fake as you know what. I would rather go all the way out with my real topics that I went and studied over, in case someone does want to have an intellectual conversation, bring in their points and views on why they see it differently. I would rather do that than be trying to ride the coattail on someone else. I'll tell you what else some of these people will do, because they don't want to go put in the work. They'll link up with one person, always appear on that person's channel, whoever it is. Then what'll happen is they'll have that person come on their channel Then on top of that, whatever guest is on that one show, they're going to try to bring them over to that show and have that same person over. So it's the exact same thing going back and forth. Those people will steal all of what you got. All of what you got. There is a situation like that going on right now, to where someone's not putting their footwork in to go find people to interview for their own channel and to do things because they want their channel to be similar to someone else's. For your channel to grow, you got to go get the people, put them on your channel, come up with your own questions, and have it go from there. And everyone that does not want to go on a certain person's channel, you don't try to go and get them so that they can come over to yours, because it's a circle going through that same person, so you're not doing any work at all. Vacuum effect. Suck it all in. Vacuum effect. You get people out there like that, people that will just use people. They will use them for their promotions and everything. I'm talking about it gets real in the field. They'll use you for your promotions and everything. And they're not putting the footwork out there. There's a situation going on right now. And I'm not gonna put the names out there of who they are, because but if you know, then you know. There's a situation out there going on right now that a lot of people are talking about, and they're getting upset about it, and one person is hard-headed about it. But that's how some people are. It gets so crazy that people won't even like be themselves at all. Fake. You see how when you want to do a show, me personally, I'm not gonna go watch a channel and they never show their face. You don't never see them you don't see none of this. If it's just and there's a lot of channels like this, and they're mostly full of weird drama that is not gonna go anywhere. Really never, hardly any ever real conversations going on at all. Going on at all. I can't do it. I can't do it like that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm not a vacuum. I'm not a vacuum at all. You can't show your face, who you are. How is someone going to be able to identify with you? Okay? There's people out there with skin diseases, and they're showing their faces on their channels because that's who they are. I watch a few of these channels. A few of them. This one young black dude, he's got the skin disease and everything, and he answers questions about it, because a lot of people, there are some people that go in there that make fun of him, and there's a lot of people that go in there to ask questions, and then he has a support system in his chat where they, he says, no, let them ask anything, because sometimes they're trying to be mean, but then they still want to know. So, but they know when to kick someone out. But he's still showing himself. There's people with cancer and people with different deformities, and like me, I have a speech impediment. I stutter. Born with it. I don't care. I still get up here. I'm gonna show myself. I don't think channels that don't even show themselves and then they try to ride the coattails of other people, those are the vacuums. And there's a lot of those. And those are people that want to keep the same topic going on too. Well, you just got done talking about that. I'm gonna bring all that over to mine. Hey, just bring all them people on. No. You got to have an identity when you're doing this. And if you don't know what your identity is, then you got to go look and search for it. And if you don't know what your identity is, you don't know you. What you're putting out there is what you like to do, what you do. And how it's delivered out there shows what type of education level you have on whatever it is. Like if I want to be a fisherman and I fish, my channel, I'm fishing, I'm giving techniques, and I know how to break it down, answer questions and everything. Now, a lot of people try to say, well, I'm just gonna have a channel where we just talk about everything. You got people that just say, well, we got a channel and we just talk about anything out there, anything that just pop up. You know why they just say anything? Because they have not sat down at the table to think about what really is on my mind that I really want to talk about. What's bugging me? It's your own channel. With your own channel, you should be able to feel free enough in yourself to think about, you know what? I really do not like child predators. You can do a whole thing on that because you have passion for it. The way you deliver and everything is coming from you, not this. Well, I go on so-and-so's channel and you know, they were talking about this. I'm really not into that, but they're all into it. So I want, you know what, I'm gonna talk about that on my channel. No, that's how you fail. And if you don't understand that from the jump, you're gonna have a hard time doing this content creator YouTube thing. Because if we got gatekeepers. We got people that only want you to be a low bottom channel or a viewer. They don't want you to be a person that's the next level, is someone that appears on a panel. You got people that when they go on panels, they won't even show their face because they're so shy or afraid, or they just know that what they say is bullshit and they don't want no one to know who they are. They're at that next level. There's only certain people who can get up here and not show their face. And it's normally when it's during their work hours. If they're not during their work hours, you got to show your face. You got to show your face. Everything is real. Everything is real over here. You got to be able to show your face, get on camera, and do what you got to do. I'm sorry. That even goes for guests. I'm not even letting a guest up if they don't want to show their face. Now, I've done it to a troll just to put him in his place. He don't come up anymore after I did that too, because he knows he's got to show his face. You got to show your face. I want people to see the real you. You know why some people just have it all blocked out? When someone asks them a real tough question, they are going and looking up on the internet exactly to see what it is, rather than saying, you know what? You know what? I don't even know. Can you enlighten me? Everyone wants to know everything. If I don't know, I'm gonna say, hey, G, I don't know that, man. Break me down so I can now, when this is done, I'm gonna go educate myself and go learn some more about this. That's just me personally. You guys already know. You guys already know. I got notes. I keep notes and I do a show and I got bulletins and I got banners and I stay on a topic, and that's what it is. But you guys got to do that though if you want your channel to be consistent and successful. You can't be trying to piggyback off of everybody else, because those gatekeepers will keep you down. You got people that will try to make it so that now that you're on panels, they'll try to discourage you from even though you have a YouTube account, you already have a channel, they'll try to discourage you from putting out content because now they see that, oh, you ain't going to be in my channel anymore. I'm not going to get that view from you. I'm not going to get that 3 cents a month off of you. That's what it is. I'm just keeping it funky. I'm just keeping it funky. That's why they turn a lot of people like, no, man, you know what? you know what? Oh man, and then they'll say stuff like this. Man, I hate my channel, man. I gotta edit this. He did that, and they make it seem like it's so bad, so the person don't want to go do it themselves. They want to keep that person around as like an entourage around their channel, so their channel looks good. Then they can say, well, look, I always got these. I got all these people around me. Look, all the time. If you want to do a channel, go do it. Can't nobody tell you you can't say what you want to say. Just like I showed that policeman, how they pop, 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 all on that dude. My live still got a green. Fully monetized by the best advertisers. You know why? It's how you deliver it. It's how it's presented. It's the words, the dialogue. Are you putting up warnings and everything else while it's going on, so that when YouTube is checking it out, they can see he covered every single thing, and that's educational. That's why it got a green. The live stream that I did with Real Talk with Roy, now check this out. You'll get people that do collaborations like me. I have probably the most collaborations of anyone. I interview a lot of people. Those are collaborations. When I appear on other people's panels, collaborations. When I'm shouting them out on my channel, in my community posts, when I'm collaborating off of their shorts, I'm talking about collaborations. I do more collaborations than anybody. Hands down. Hands down. With people I don't even like, I've done them with. Hands down. Collaborations. Real Talk with Roy hopped up on my live stream about, America. Roy was up there with me. It wasn't even planned for the entire show. For the entire show. Good looking, Roy. Appreciate that. That was a collaboration. So you know what I did? I put a picture of Roy up in there, put at Real Talk with Roy. At the end of my video, at the end screen, it had my channel and it had Roy's up there with the subscribe button. Collaborations. I then took a very important part about America. Is America creating hate by helping other countries? I took that whole segment out and made that a whole video in itself and got Roy tagged all up in it. Collaborations. Collaborations count. I even got a collaboration with Eli Mellis. Probably going to do another one. Liking. Let's go ahead and do it on my channel. I'm going to moderate it. I got the questions that both will have to answer, and you can bring your own too. I even have a 13 episode series with the guy. I've done 2 with another gentleman. I completely erased these people from my mind now. I did one with another one. I'm on boxing collaborations almost daily, sports collaborations in other communities. I'm on collaborations over on Chaotic Truth all the time. Collaborations. You gotta do collaborations. And the people that won't collaborate with you are the ones that's really hating on you, and they don't want to see you grow. I'm just keeping it way real. I'm just keeping it way real. And I'll tell you this also. Like, and I don't ask anyone to do collaborations with me or, hey, come in. Oh, shout my channel out. I don't do that. I do that for everybody. I do that for a lot of people. I want to give a shout out to Dashing with John, Dashing Investor, Mike Drop BBQ Jeff. Consistently shouting out hot facts. And there are people who are watching my content like, oh yeah, Go Gig It, he's another one. Go Gig It is another one. Shouting it out. Got other ones out there shouting it out. Devious Dasher, he be shouting it out. Other people be shouting it out. They shout it out. But then the hating group, they shout it out in another way. They always try to make things negative when they see all the positive stuff going in. Now, I don't ask people to shout me out, but I thank them. I do it for free, and I got to pay a way to do it for people. So it's all good. It is all good. But my point is this. Start shouting other channels out. Show people that you are not a hater, that you are a helper, a contributor. Shout other channels out. It works. They'll shout you out. They may want to bring you on to talk to you one-on-one so you can be in front of their viewers. All these avenues to get in front of cameras is a way for other people. Everybody don't like everyone, but when you get in front of other people and you can articulate what you got to get out there, some people will like you for what you said and they'll go check your channel out. So if you're not showing your face and doing all this other stuff, you are losing 65% of the audience and people that could be coming in your way. You got to start thinking about that, y'all. You are losing at least 65% of the potential things coming in your way. You ain't gonna get them all, but you are at least losing that much. Collaborate, get in front, go on channels that you don't normally go into so that you're in front of other people, so that when you're having discussions, you yourself is coming out, and people that you're not trying to have validate you, they're not listening. It's other people. Get that confidence from those people, then bring it back to the group you're in and shut that shit down. You want to be able to have people say that, hey, man, had a real good, deep conversation with this person over here. Go check that channel out. Really, 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 really great channel. Go check that channel out. Real good stuff going on there. That's what you want to be doing. That's what you want to be doing. Your channel will grow. Your channel will grow. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me, it will grow. My video with the moth already got 7 subs. You got to also understand what people like out there. I know animals, politics, sports. I do play-by-play. I do everything that I really like to do in my life. So I put these videos out there and people know it's not fake because of how I present them and how I speak about what's going on. They're like, damn, good video. And they subscribe. How many of you guys ever had a video that only had 25 views, but it got you 7 subs? You guys are not understanding the information. Now, I hear a lot of people say, I would rather have a small group of people watching my live every day than having, you know, all these random people coming in. I don't care who's coming in. Just go. If the information is good, someone will learn something from it. Just do what you got to do. But don't give up on yourself if you try to start a channel. Don't give up on yourself. Stay true to yourself. Be you. And if you need help, just let me know. I'll help get your channel out there. I already got a 4-man roster right now of 1,000 subscriber channels. Ain't got to be splitting all this weird money with people and doing all this stuff. You help promote them. You put the word out. You go out there. You show their stuff on your video. You do all that. Dashing with John's at 2,000 subs right now. 3 months. 3 months. He was at like 300. In my interview, I gotta say like 300 subs. And we've been getting it in. 2,000 right now. No Bumper TV's at 1,000. He was at like 400 subs. They were like around neck and neck. He's at 1,000 now. All the worker promotions that went in that to help, whether he wants to admit it or not. Dash and Q, 4,000 going to 5,000 subs right now. DoorDash Revolution, 1.28K subs right now, people. I can help channels get out there and grow so that they can do it. It's not all about piggybacking. And here's the best thing about it. I'm promoting what they actually do. I'm not promoting them as they do what I do. No, I know what they do and I promote what they do. And I make what they got going sound exciting. And people go and check them out. That's what it's all about. They're not faking the funk at all. They're being them. And I'm promoting them, not promoting them be somebody else. Now, if you would like help to get your struggling channel up to 1,000 subs, holler at Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Check out the Hot Crew. You'll see what it is. The Hot Crew means I work for you. That means I work for you. I create videos. I do a whole lot for you, and I put it on all my stuff going on out there. And you get new people coming in all the time. And then by your experience and you're getting all these questions and making these videos, you're gonna get comfortable, and then you shoot on off and do it yourself all the way by yourself, because now you already know what the hell you're doing. I just help you a little bit by getting your name out there. You're doing all the work. I just help you do some of the stuff that you may not do. And that's it. And that's it. Dashing with John didn't pay me nothing. Investor didn't pay me nothing. Dashing Q didn't pay me nothing. Revolution didn't pay me nothing. They didn't pay me nothing. I have some people on the Hot Crew. They're paying. You know why? Because they understand what the business is with it. And they are supporting. That's called support. They're supporting. And I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But I'm promoting them. Promoting them. And they do the same for me. And I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example right here. Get it, brother?
Yes, because Robert Reese is Hot Facts. Hot Facts is the official news station of the gig economy. I say that everybody knows that. He's the official news station of the gig economy. He does all genres. He does delivery, food. He does real life. He does music. He does social stuff. He does government, political, conversation. So for Robert Reese to be on this live stream, to me, it's major. It's major to me because this guy is somebody who would take, like you said, images and everything you do from your channel. And he has a much broader audience than I got. I mean, this dude, Robert Reese, is running 2-3 million views on shit all the time. The dude's his shorts go viral nonstop. No matter where he touches stuff on Facebook, Instagram, he touches stuff on TikTok. Whatever he touches is going to go nuts. So when I tell you, when you take pictures of the faces of these people fighting for this money, somebody who's upset that they got to move out of their apartment because of Uber and Lyft screwed them over, Robert Reese would take that and run with it. And then.
Now you see collaborations, shout outs, stuff like that. Prominent channels out there. The Rideshare Professor then shouted me out and did some stuff. You got to know how to get it in. I appeared on every single top gig channel that there is that you guys feel is something, and been and interviewed and panels with all of them. That's how you grow. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Get it in. And if you need help, come and get me. And if you would like to know more about what really goes on in the gig economy, people, hit me up.